Hello beautiful people, in this video I'll be showing you how to make this very simple clay facial scrub that will exfoliate your face and will not be too harsh for your face. The facial skin is very sensitive, so whenever you're making facial scrubs it has to be very mild and very gentle because using a very harsh scrub on the face can be really irritating. The first ingredient we'll be using to make this facial scrub is shea butter. Shea butter is a moisturizer, helps to moisturize the face. You can also use other butters like mango butter, cocoa butter and so on. And the next ingredient we'll be using is sweet almond oil. You can replace this with any other carrier oil. But make sure you use a non-comedogenic oil because this scrub is for the face and you don't want it to clog your facial pores. Next, I'll be using my emulsifying wax. This is what will give the scrub the thick consistency. You can also use stearic acid or any other thickener. So here's my oil and I'm going to begin by adding the emulsifying wax into the oil. After adding in the emulsifying wax, I'm also going to add the shea butter into the oil as well. And here is everything together, and now we are going to dissolve the emulsifying wax and shea butter using the double boiling method. So I'll drop my bowl in the pot of boiling water, and as the water boils, the e-wax and shea butter will begin to dissolve gradually. Please do not melt with direct heat. Use the double boiling method so that you don't kill your ingredients. Now I'm going to stir it as it dissolves gradually. And now, as you can see, it is already completely dissolved, and now we can go ahead to make our scrub. Now I'm going to take this and pop it in the refrigerator and let it solidify, and after it solidifies I'll bring it back here and then we can continue making our scrub. So here it is after a few minutes in the refrigerator. It has solidified, as you can see, and now we are going to whip so that we can have a fluffy consistency for us to add the other ingredients. So I have my hand mixer here and this is what I'll be using to whip the scrub base. Now I'm going to whip it gently until it is completely whipped. You can also decide to just use your spoon or your spatula to mix it all together if you don't want to use your hand mixer. Now after whipping, this is the consistency. And now after mixing together, we are going to start adding our other ingredients. So the next ingredient we'll be adding is the exfoliant white sugar. White sugar will help to remove dead skin cells from the face. But since this is a facial scrub and I don't want it to be harsh on the face, I'm going to be adding a very little percentage of white sugar. Now I'm going to add the white sugar into the scrub base. You can also decide to use brown sugar, but you know that the brown sugar is going to affect the final look of the scrub. So now I'm going to mix it in so that the sugar is well combined with the scrub base. I'll leave the full recipe with all the accurate measurements in the description box, so make sure you check it out after watching this video. Also, if you're enjoying this video and you're learning, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Next, I have here my clay. I'm using Bentonite clay. You know, this is a clay facial scrub, so it's not going to be complete without the clay. You can also use rose clay or any other clay, but I'm using Bentonite clay. So next I'm going to add the Bentonite clay into the scrub. And now I will mix to combine everything together so that the clay mixes very well with the rest of the scrub. And now you will notice that after adding the clay, your scrub will begin to turn a little reddish, and that's because of the clay, and it's not a problem, it's still great. So once I'm done mixing everything together, I'm going to transfer it into my jar. Don't worry, it looks a little watery. Once it sits for a while, it's going to thicken up. If you notice, I didn't add a preservative to this because it's a very small quantity. I'll be using it up immediately. If you are making for sale or you are making a larger batch, please add a preservative. Now this is what the facial scrub looks like after 24 hours. It has thickened up. As you can see, it now has a thick consistency. This scrub should be used on the face alone, and it can be used twice or 3 times a week, and it's not harsh at all, so it is not going to strip your facial skin. If you absolutely enjoyed watching this video and you found this video helpful and you learned from this video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you drop a comment, ask your questions, and I will always answer them. Also subscribe so you don't miss out on more amazing tutorials. Bye bye and see you in my next video.